Picking up. Done. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Adda 24/7. My name is Niharika, and I am with you with the area of ABFM CAIIB 2023 June. So let me know if I'm audible as well as clearly visible. So we'll proceed further. I'm sorry. So let's begin with the class today. I'm going to talk about various amounts of questions there. Chali. Then let's begin. First question says, what do you mean by a quality circle? Quality circle is a type of problem solving team, cross functional team, self directed team, or project team. Quality circle. पता है, there are ना certain kind of people. Do you know when we were kids, we used to really like it that somewhere down the line we are still having a word with the seniors, right? The teacher is paying attention to us. We used to look at all these things, isn't it? When we were kids at that point of time, right? As you grow up in the organization, you always look forward towards the fact that array I want growth. So if I want growth for myself, then how will I look forward to that? If I would want growth for myself, then I would always be interested in being with the seniors out there. I would like to be with the management team of the organization. So what do? We look forward towards a quality circle, which is basically an employee or organization performing similar tasks pertaining to a similar field. They meet regularly, often voluntary, to discover, analyze, sort out the problems. They are actually doing it for the particular purpose of they be with the manager and they look forward towards the growth, right? So this is where this is called a quality circle, the people who are genuinely taking initiative and sitting together and working with the manager and making sure that they're able to understand the growth. See, the point is, you all work in an organization. If we all work in an organization, it's not about the growth of the organization only, but how are we growing in that organization is also a point. Na? So basically, both of these things are catered when you take an initiative in the organization. So it's gonna be A. ठीक है ना? Done? Okay. So let's look forward to the questions there now. Next question says, which of the following statements are true? Payback period method considers all cash flow of the company there, or payback period method concerns more with the recovery of the cost and profitability. NPV represents net addition of wealth, or accounting rate of return method incorporates risk as well as time value of money. Accounting rate of return method is a traditional method. It never took that particular effort of taking discounting factor. So basically it's out of the window. Okay? Then payback period considers all cash flows of the project. Nah. Payback period is something which is still stuck. Am I getting the money back? It is just related to that pay back, right? So basically payback is also sorted. This is also gone. So we have got B as well as C in this case, which are correct. Okay, the correct answer is B and C. Okay, here comes the next question. Just a little moment, I think. Is the question visible clearly? Yeah, it is, I believe. Now comes the next point. Which of the following types of authorities are found in most organizations? Division authority, line authority, staff authority, and functional authority. These are different kind of authorities. Is it choose the correct option that is given below. Which of the following authorities are found in most organization? पता है when we talk about the oldest ones ना, oldest ones is line and staff authority. And normally, if the organization is making just one product, then they will not have a division authority. They will have at that point of time line authority, staff authority, and functional authority. For example, you belong to different function there. For example, you belong to the department of HR. I belong to the department of marketing. There is functional authority, accounting. There functional authorities. Staff and line are basically related to the lineage of the particular organization. That means the successing factor, the organization structure. So basically, division is there when we have multiple products. So we have to create multiple areas. ठीक है ना? So the correct answer is B, C and D. Here comes the next question that is called margin of safety. Margin of safety and break-even point plays a very important role. पता है? The point is when we talk about the margin of safety. अच्छा थोड़ी सी गड़बड़ हो गई है. I think I'm leaving this question because all the typing things ना they have just got jumbled a bit. Otherwise ना margin of safety refers to the point where ना okay if we talk about the total cost. Our total cost starts from here because fixed cost is there even when there is no production. So total cost is always there. But revenue starts earning from zero. There is no earnings and then you start making earnings, right? So this is where you start making earnings. At this point of time, till the time your total cost is more. Here the cost is more. So this particular part is loss. This particular part is loss. Can you see it clearly now? Now in this case, what's happening? This portion is a loss. Once you start making total revenue more and your cost is less, this is your profit. Okay? There's a difference between profit and loss there now. So it is profit in this case. Now moving on. What is the degree of operating leverage? But the leverage plays a very important role because leverage brings the breathing cycle to the organization. Organization is always in dearth of money. They would always look forward towards money. They need more resources to grow. One of the basic things. So when they need more resources to grow, what do we need? Is it EBIT upon EBT? Contribution towards EBIT, contribution upon EBIT, or the none of the above? It is contrary upon EBIT. Okay? What do you mean by contrary, everyone? Contrary is basically sales minus variable cost. Only the variable cost, nothing else. Okay? Next question. Payback period in which an expected cash flows are discounted with the help of, correct sir? Then with the help of project cost of capital is classified as payback period in which we are using the projected cost of capital which is discounted. Which is it? What is the particular term that is used for it? What's the term that is used for it, everyone? The discounted payback period, discounted rate of return, discounted cash flows, or discounted project cost. What is it? This method is very easy. It's called discounted payback. If we are, in this case, what are we using basically now? In payback, this is a payback period only, but this is a kind of payback period in which the particular things are defined already in such a way that if these are the cash flows, for example 2000, 3000, 4000 and 5000, we are not going to take it that way. We are trying to find the payback now. Normally what we do is we take this up, we take the cumulative of it, cumulative cash flows, and we take the cumulative 2000, then it becomes 5000, it becomes 9000, then it becomes 14,000. So we calculate it using all these things. But when we talk about discounting now, discounting will take these 2000, 3000 and multiply it with a discounting factor. And then we take the cumulative. That means in this case we are not taking the base as this one. We are not taking the cumulative as base. We are taking the discounted cash flows as base. That's the difference between the two. So discounting payback is a modern technique. It comes under the modern technique now. They've just modified the previous one. ठीक है ना? Got the point, everyone? Now let's move on. So the point says, among the following, which is not an advantage of an internal accrual? What do you mean by internal accrual? That's one of the areas where now I've seen many people getting confused there. Internal accrual means the reserves and surplus that we have accumulated while we were having profits. Internal accrual do not have any cost for use or servicing. Internal accrual are readily available. Internal accrual are as liquid as the form in which these remain invested. Our safety cover provided by the retained earnings is reduced by the use of it. Which one among the following is basically not an advantage of internal accrual? The correct answer is D. As you can see, the first three are basically what? D says there is a limit to it. You can save your reserves and surplus, but you cannot use the entire amount. Na? So basically, this is a little riskier. So safety provided by the retained earnings is reduced by the use of it. Next question. Among the following, which is the financial term referred to here? It entails the purchase of company by a small group of investors, especially buyout specialists, largely financed by debt. But then sometimes now you really want to buy another company, but the point is you don't have the money to purchase that company. What do you do at that particular dicey situation? You feel disheartened, array, I want to buy that particular company, but I don't have the money. What should I do now about it? Now, what you can do is, why don't you take a debt? You take a debt, use it, buy another company, make profits, and return the debt. Now, that is what is covered here. Is it seed financing? Is it leveraged buyout? Is it bridge financing or startup financing? Seed is when you are starting with a company, it's just a seedling there. When you start with the company, you have another level of challenge. Then you have bridge financing. Bridge financing is what? This is where the organization is stuck in a position where, okay, bridge financing can be defined as I am expecting a big loan being issued to me, but it won't be issued right now. It will take a till that time I need something with which I can actually recover that amount. Now that is what we called as bridge financing, because we are going to bridge the gap between where we get the money and where we don't have the money. है ना? It is called bridge financing there, but the correct answer is leveraged buyout. Leveraged buyout is basically lever your business. That means get money if you don't have the money, and then buy the particular thing that you want to buy. And after you have bought it, you are done with it. Right? It's leveraged buyout. Acha, here comes a particular question. This is a little, it's a small question. It can be also converted into a long case study format as well. So this question is quite interesting. Just look at the question. A firm's details are as under. Sales is 24 lakhs, variable cost 50%, fixed cost 10 lakh. It has borrowed 10 lakh at the rate of 10%, and its equity share capital is 10 lakh, and tax is 50%, and they are asking degree of the financial leverage there. Okay, now let's do it together. The question says that we have got 24 lakh as sales, है ना? You reduce the variable cost out of it. Sales minus variable cost means 12 lakh gone. We are left with remaining 12 lakh. From that 12 lakh, reduce the fixed cost, because variable cost has been reduced earlier. Now it's time to reduce the fixed cost. It is of 10 lakhs. Then we are left with 2 lakhs. When we are left with 2 lakh, the point is, what is the interest or something? This is your earning before interest and tax, EBIT. And then let's look forward towards earning before tax. It has borrowed 10 lakh at the rate of 10%. 10 lakh at the rate of 10% means 1 lakh rupees is for interest. Minus interest 1 lakh. So technically the organization is having EBT of what amount? That is of 1 lakh. Earnings before tax. Everything else is just in addition to it. They're just giving it that way. Okay? Now, in this case, if I use the point of EBIT upon EBT, because this is a financial leverage area. Financial leverage is basically 2 lakhs divided by EBT. EBT is 1 lakh. The value comes out to be 2 times. Okay? Done? The correct answer is, this is the entire area where I've solved the question for you again. I hope it helps you. Let me just simplify it further. This is EBIT and this is your EBT. And they have also calculated after tax. Now this is just the solution there, otherwise there is no need. You can stop at EBT only because you are just asked about the particular portion, but this question can be converted into a case study and they can ask you for the particular EPS. They can ask you about EAT, earnings after tax, as well as they can ask for you for EBIT and then EBT and then financial leverage, as well as the operating leverage. So one particular question can be formed in terms of 4 to 5 question set. Okay, easily this can be converted into that. Next question, a technique where you identify tasks that are necessary for a project completion and determining the scheduling flexibilities. The technique is called PERT, that is Project Evaluation and Review Technique, CPM, that is Critical Point Control, or is it MBO, Management by Objectives, or is it called the Responsibility Center? You're looking at the task and towards the completion, right? So in this case, there's one problem. The PERT and CPM both are networking ways through which we actually calculate these things, but among both of these now, when we talk about both of these, among them basically now CPM is the one which is used for a repetitive basis, while for something which is not repetitive in nature we use PERT. Okay? So we use PERT there, but if it is not new then we use CPM, right? Okay, so when we talk about our batches there, I hope you are doing fine in terms of your studies at this point of time, because the time is very less, I would say, because it's 29th right now. Not much time is left when we talk about the examination. So I hope you have already started with your preparation. If you haven't started it, then you should start it right away. For that, what you need to do is you need to go on to our website, right? You have to go on to our website of Adda 24/7 to look forward to that. Let me just show you where to go exactly on our website to look forward to it. Okay, on our website, as soon as you'll go to www.adda247.com, there you will find the area of JIB and CIB. In this area, that is of JIB and CIB, you will find all the cases which are going on right now. Okay, currently it's still loading due to some issue. So what you can do is you can go on to our website. You can use the code PREP78. Prep 78 to get 78% discount. So hurry up and check it out now on our website or in our app. It's way better you use our app because there you get all the details, right? So what you can do is you have to go onto the area of JIB and CIB, right? You're looking forward towards CIB 2023. You can look forward to it. Here, these are the batches. You can look forward to any of these batches. This is English medium, this is bilingual batch. If you're looking forward to it, use the code PREP, PREP 78. So you can look forward to it. It is visible there. Okay, so this is where you'll find it. This is the particular batch, and this is our English medium batch. And looking forward towards the bilingual, or if you're looking forward to CIB Ka Pack, just click on the CIB Ka Pack and you'll get everything in this. Being a part of electives is also there. Electives, all the electives are a part of CIB Mahapak, and bilingual and the English medium. Each and every batch which is currently going on is already included in this. That means you will get all the recorded sessions plus whatever revision batches have started. You don't have to pay a single penny addition to it. So look, if you're looking forward to it, then kindly do not wait and hurry up and check it out on our website or in our app for further details. Thank you everyone. I'll be meeting you tomorrow.